Happy New Year! Hey everybody, it's Trevina with TMB Designs, and I wanted to wish you guys a very, very happy New Year. I pray that you have had a wonderful holiday season so far, and that 2018 has been amazing for you. I believe with this is day 10 or 12, somewhere in there, but I wanted to come to you guys with an after Christmas shopping haul. I am so excited about some of the things, well, all of the things that I was able to find. I went out and kind of strategized, scoped out the lane, if you will, at a couple of stores to get my little plan together for as far as what I was going to be purchasing for this holiday season, for this post-holiday season. Let me say that. Want to share some exciting news with you all. For those that don't know, I am an event planner. Well, I'm a hairstylist by trade of 24 years, and I picked up the business of event planning maybe 7 to 8 years ago, and with that it's turned into so many great things, from home staging to interior design. And this year, well, 2017, I actually acquired some of my first commercial jobs as far as doing like the trees and different things like that. So I'm really excited about that. I acquired 3 contracts that will extend for 3 to 5 years. So I'm so excited. And with that strategizing of that, I was able to go out and purchase some things for that. For those particular jobs, as well as some things for myself. So I will just get right into it and show you guys all the goodies that I found. I'm going to start with my personal Christmas items first. So first spot I hit up was Walmart. You know, Walmart always, they'll take their things off down to 50% off, like initially right after Christmas, but if you kind of wait it out another week past Christmas, it'll go on down. And so I was able to get a lot of these items for 75% off. I want to say a couple of these may have been when they had the 90, but it wasn't a lot. By the time it got down to the 90%, it wasn't a lot left, but I got most of them at the 75% off. First thing I picked up was these, it's kind of shiny in the, oh, there you can see, it's kind of like a coppered, has a hammered texture to it, and it's in the copper tones. And like a lot of times if you're going to like somebody's home and they, as a guest, I like to just always take a gift with me or something. So I'll always do a nice bottle of wine. You can't ever go wrong with that. If the hosts are, if they drink. So, and even if they don't, someone in the party or at the event will. So I picked up about 10 of those, and they were $1.77 at 75% off. So I was happy to get those. And then I picked up, keeping with the copper theme, I do a copper tree in my home periodically, and so to keep with that, I like to have my little decorative coordinating gift wrap. So I picked up a couple of these from Walmart. They were $4.98 at 75% off. And then another one that I have been eyeballing, and I love gift wrap. I don't want to pay a crazy amount of money for it. And to me, when you know you can get it at a sale, I just wait it out. So I did my peacock tree this year, but I just went with like some solid colors under the tree as far as the gift wrap thing, because I did not want to pay $8 for this. But even though it was probably worth the $8, I just couldn't do it. But I was happy to wait out the sale, and they were, as you can see, that's the price, $7.54, and I got that at 75% off. So it coordinates well with my peacock theme. So I will have some gift boxes in those patterns and for the upcoming season if I decide to go with that tree. And then also with the copper, I saw these. It's a shaker. It's a pineapple copper shaper. Has like a hammered texture to it. Kind of mimics those bags, but I'm building my copper collection. I thought this would be really nice to have on the bar cart if you're doing an event and you're using the copper or stuff. So I thought that was cute, and I got this at 75% off as well. It was like $9 at 75% off. And then I'm also building my white glass my dinnerware, because you can never go wrong with white whenever you're hosting events and stuff. So they had these were $9.46, and it is the gravy and salt and pepper shaker sets. So I got them at 75% off, and I picked up 3 of these because when you're doing an event, you know, you may want to have a couple of tables, a couple of food tables set up, so you want, you know, to have the same type of dinnerware on each table. So I picked up 3 of those. I was really excited about that. And then also while I was there, I am a big wax different, like people use different things to fragrance their homes or whatever, but for me, nothing works better than the wax. And so I've tried different ones, but what works best for me is the good old Better Homes and Garden from Walmart. And these were actually in the clearance aisle. They're not necessarily holiday scents, but when she rang them up, they rang up at 39 cents a piece. So I initially had picked up like 1 or 2 of each. And so when she told me that, I went back and I got, of course, all of them. So I got 20. And they just gave me the little tray to store them in. So I got 20 of these. So I should be good for the year. Oh, my smell good. So I was able to snag that sale. Keeping with the other little Christmas items, I found some pretty gift boxes. These were Dollar General, I believe. And that was $3 at 80% off. Theirs was at 80. So I got a little set of this, and I'm gonna swap out the red so that it'll coordinate with my design. But I thought that was a good deal. And just cute little gift boxes I found. This one, I think I paid maybe, it was $2 at 75%, at 80% off, because this was also a Dollar General. What else did I get for the Christmas from? I think that covers Walmart and Dollar General. Yes, Walmart and Dollar General. So after I left there, I went to the At Home store. The At Home store. One, because the main reason I went was because they had really nice trees there, and I was just trying to wait out their sales. And so I got a couple of them at 50% off because I needed like some really tall ones for my commercial job. So I needed like a couple of 12-foot, and I was able to get 2 of them at 50% off. And then I waited out for the just the standard sizes. I wanted to wait that sale on out because they had a larger variety of the 7.5 feet. So I just waited till those went to 75% off, and I totally scored. I was able to pick up 4 of those. I can't show you those because they've already been stored away, but I got a good deal on those. But while I was in there picking up my trees, they had these pillows, and they say joy, love, peace, and believe Christmas, but I would never probably use them. I actually purchased them because they were $12.99 and they were 75% off. And if you have ever seen like the little pillow slip covers, the inserts could be like $8 or $9. And so I figured for $3 it's worth me just buying these. So I picked up 6 of these just so that I can have around the house to, like, when I want to change out my decor, my color scheme or whatever, I can just pop these in. And if I ever decide to do a traditional Christmas in my home, I have those to work with. So I picked up 6 of those. And then what I am really excited about, guys, is I did a Cowboys Christmas tree. And so I wanted to incorporate some fur in that space, but I wanted to do it in the grays. And I'd seen these before the sale started, but I of course did not want to pay the full price for them, and I'm glad I waited it out. So I was able to get 6 stockings. They were $7.99 at 75% off. Actually, let me take that back. The second time I went to the At Home store, I had a coupon that gave me an additional 10% off. So I basically got everything in my second run for 85% off. So I picked up 4 of these for our queens, our little girl. Well, I say our little girls before our daughters. I got 4 of these, and I'm probably gonna do like a monogram or something on them and like bling, or try to find like a blinged out initial and just pin it on them so they would know whose is who, because they're all young adults or adults, so it doesn't have to be like really, really, kitty or whatever. And I also picked up some gray. It's like a faux fur tree skirt in that gray color that coordinates with the stocking. So that is going to be in our family room, and they were $39 and they were marked down. Again, I got it at 85% off, so I picked up 2 of those for the trees that will be in there for the upcoming season. And I think that is it. No. Also, a lot of people have been asking me about, because when I did my home tours or showed some pictures on my social media sites of the trees that I did, because I did do quite a bit of commercial work, and I have like the large ornaments. Well, there are a couple of specialty stores in my area, and I'm able to get them. That this one was like originally $15. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It was $15.99, and so then they had a 75% off. And I bought in odd numbers. I bought 13 of one color, and then I bought 13 of that color. And they also have them in different sizes. The little, I would like to say pear shape was $6.99. I don't know if you can pick that up. $6.99, and it was 75% off. So I picked up quite a few of those. Well, these are for my commercial jobs. Again, this is not for my personal use. And then going to my there's another. I was trying to keep everything around me so you guys can see. One of the jobs is going to be in the beautiful red and green with splashes of gold. So I was able to pick up about 15 of these to go on their tree. So that is going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to get that all styled up and keep them with my white collection. I was at, where did I get this from? Home Goods, and this was marked down to, you see that, $4.50. So it's like the little scallop print pattern around it. And then I was able to pick up, they only had one of those, so otherwise I would have picked up more. But then they have the one that has the little pedestal base to it. Now this one was $12.99, and I picked up a couple of those just to add to my my white entertainment pieces. So that's just a beautiful collection that, you know, with white you can never go wrong. You just add. It can be different shapes or different sizes, but just that collective white, this is really nice and clean, and your food looks beautiful on it. So I purchased that, and this is not a entertainment piece, but it just was something that I'm gonna probably style in the girls room. And it says Levain. It's like a little canister, and it was marked down to $7 at the home store as well. So I picked that up. And then what else? I think that is all the Christmas stuff. And so now I'm going to go, no. Yeah, that's all Christmas. So now I'm going to go into my own personal entertainment. I'm working on our family room, and it's kind of going to have like that Great Gatsby, what would you say, Hollywood Regency vibe to it. And so with that, I wanted to do like the gunmetal type of finishes to the hardware. And so I found this. It is like, I guess you can put ice in here, or some people said do wine, but I would probably just do ice in here. So when we have company over and just have the ice, and they can just mix their drinks or whatever. And this was $7.50. I thought that was a good buy for that. And this was at TJ Maxx. And then I picked up, it's a Cynthia Rowley. She has really cute stuff. I love her stuff. And it is a shaker set in that gunmetal finish. So I plan on just building a little collection of that, because I think that speaks of it's masculine, you know, as far as a family room / movie room. But I think it'll look really nice styled on the bar cart in that space. And then what else? A lot of you have been asking me about my window treatment. If you don't have any curtains, why you have curtains? I'm the type, I really don't want to just buy anything. It has to really just speak to me, especially in my former areas. But I was kind of holding out on everything until I found something as far as the curtain rods that I liked and the actual curtains themselves. And I had found the curtains periodically throughout my shopping, but I had not found any hardware that I liked, or curtains rods that I liked. And so I was in Tuesday morning, honey, and they had the most beautiful curtain rods. And so they have, like, I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's like a beautiful pewter finish to them. And that's kind of the theme that I like to stick with, because you can mix metals with that. You can do silver or golds with it. And so I picked up 3 of these for my former area. And it is a I'm sorry, let me go back. It is a 36-inch by 70. It extends out to 72 inches. And they were $19.99. So I love them. And some things, when you just see something that you know that the type of thing you've been looking for, you just go ahead and snag it up. And that's what I did in that case. I needed more than 3, but in the less formal rooms like the den and stuff, I didn't necessarily have to have them that formal. So I just picked up just 5 of these, and they were $9.99. So that's going to go in like my informal spaces, like my den, you know, my guest room, stuff like that. So I think that's it on that. And as far as curtains, I did a video of my, I think it was my bathroom tour or something like that, and I had some curtains that I had made in there that I used in the shower curtains. But I just had an epiphany one day, and I was just playing around with some colors in the room that I'm sitting in now. And I am such a huge fan of this aqua color, and it has like the hues of aqua and champagne, and champagne is kind of the theme in the formal space. So it occurred to me to just, why not bring them out of the bathroom and put them in here? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 2 more made for my former dining room, but it is a taffeta. It's an iridescent taffeta, pinch taffeta pattern. And I've had, I think these are 96 inches long because I wanted that extra puddle, that dramatic effect for it. So it's going to give me plenty of space to puddle them up and hang them higher than the window and all that good stuff. So I have 2 now, and I have 2 more that are being made. So once I get the other ones made, I'll install and do like a full room reveal, because a lot of you guys have been asking me about this particular space that I record in. And then another thing is it has the best lighting, so that's why I do it. And this is like my little space, you know. I just come in here and chill out. So this is where I like to do my videos or whatever, unless I'm doing an actual room tour. And so coming to the end of my haul, I always like to say the best for last. So as an event planner, you're always looking for, you know, little pieces to add to your styling when you're doing your food tables and things like that. So I wanted a really, really pretty cake stand. So look what I found, you guys. I've been searching and searching. I've seen the metal ones and they were pretty, but this one just, oh my God, is it not gorgeous? Has like a mirrored base, glass top, and this, oh God, this crystal is giving me life. I found this at Home Goods, and because one of the little chains was broken, they took 20% off, and it was already marked at $29.99. I thought this was a great buy for a piece that's well made like this. It's not flimsy, it's nice solid heavy crystal, and just look at the design on the actual base of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Can you not see a beautiful cake on this, or even just like doing some nice little styling, like styling your food table? So I've ordered a couple of the 5-tier acrylic stands to flank it, so it is just going to be, honey, fabulous when it comes to the food situation. So I am so excited about that. But I wanted to get you guys the shopping haul done because I have a lot of more videos to bring to you guys, like a tour of the actual den space that I'm finishing up. I have a couple projects I'm working on in other people's homes, so I kind of want to do some videos on that. But I hope you guys find something inspiring. So if you haven't finished your Christmas shopping, your post-Christmas shopping, get out there and catch those sales. It's probably pretty much gone now. I know like about the last couple of weeks of the first couple of weeks of January is kind of when I stop, because at that point it's pretty much cleared out. But I'll try to wait it until they, you know, work them down until the 75 and 85s, in which if you wait it out, it'll pay off for you, because it paid off for me this year. So again, I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year's, and I look forward to interacting with you guys through my social media sites. And if this is your first time watching, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, click that subscribe button and then hit that little notification button so you'll know when I post videos. I would love to interact with you, hear your thoughts, you know, constructive or non-constructive, because some people kind of give me their, you know, their little reads, honey, but I'm okay with it because this is my home and I style it to my liking. So but I love interacting with you all, and most of them, you know, 95% of it is very positive, and I love that I can inspire you. You guys inspire me. There's great YouTubers on here, so I get so much inspiration from different ladies and gentlemen that do what I do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it is TMB Designs 2 on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Facebook, it is also TMB Designs 2. I would love to hear from you guys. So until the next video, this is Trevina saying goodbye.